hopefully you girls had a great time this weekend, did you? Yeah. Cool. Did you guys make some new friends? Yeah. Awesome. Did you guys get to meet some coaches? Cool. Did you get seen by the coaches? Fantastic. So, girls, what's real important to me is, first of all, is to take a moment, and I hope you appreciate what your parents have done for you this weekend and what they continue to do for you. I know some of you girls, you do appreciate it. I know some of you don't yet, but I can promise you that one day you will. Okay? I mean, I was in your same position as a high school athlete aspiring to play college sports, and for me, my mentality was, I just expected that's what my parents were supposed to do. That's what parents do. They just take you to practice all the time. They go to all your games. They drive you to tournaments because they're your parents, and that's just their job. You guys, and now that I'm a little bit older, a little bit wiser, I realize they do it because they love you and they want you to have every opportunity possible to pursue your dreams and your goals in life, and they would do anything for you. So definitely, please, one more time for your parents. Thank you. So, girls, I'm just going to say a few words to you that, and I talked to your parents when the camp started. I've been in your position. You know, I former college athlete. I played pro ball, different sport, but I've been in your position where I was pursuing my goals, my dreams, trying to get to the next level. You know, it's a journey. Okay, you came out here this weekend because you all want to play college soccer, and to do that, you need to be seen by the college coaches. Some of you probably will get recruited because of this. Some of you won't, and some of you might get recruited down the road. So my point is, stay on your path. Keep pursuing your goals and your dreams. Because if you want it bad enough, you're going to achieve it. Not just in soccer, but in anything you do. Okay, that comes from when 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you're going for a job. If you really want something bad enough, you're going to accomplish it. And I think what you're doing right now, all the hours you put in for practice, your games, dedication, that's going to go a long ways. And as I told your parents, this is all really about memories and experiences. You know, something that took me a long time to really realize that I have so many incredible memories from all the days I played sports. Soccer, baseball, basketball. I've played so many sports growing up. So many incredible memories, so many incredible friends, and those are all experiences I have. Right out here, this is an experience. And because of this experience today, guys, you're going to have to remember this for a lifetime. And that's something that is invaluable. You cannot put a price tag on. So it was a pleasure meeting all of you. Please keep me posted on all your success and all your future, you know, game-winning goals or whatever it might be. Just please keep me posted. I'd love to hear from you, and hopefully we'll see you at another camp. If you guys would want to come out to one of our camps, we'll certainly let you know in the future. But other than that, thank you, and have a safe trip home. I'm going to let Coach Sam and Coach Kelly talk, and thank you guys.
Yeah, guys, just to reiterate what John was saying, parents, thank you so much. I'm going to be honest, I love my parents. They did so much stuff like this for me as well. So thank you, parents. Ladies, thank you so much for working so hard. I know it was a little colder today, so it's my muscles loosened out, and I get it, but you guys played phenomenal. It's great. I know all the coaches said, it's really hot out here, but everyone keeps working. Some of the teams went down to 99, and people were still smiling and having a good time. And that's great for us to see, because those are the kind of players that we want as a part of our program. People that can roll with the punches, play through adversity, and at the end of the day, have some fun and play soccer. So I just want to thank you. And remember, when you're emailing coaches out that you met out here this weekend and are interested in their schools, don't freak out if they don't email you back right away. Some of them might not even be allowed to email you based on the NCAA rules. But they're going to get the email, they're going to see it, and don't be afraid to send another one checking in a few weeks later. When you're going to different tournaments, email them, let them know your schedule and all that good stuff, because one look is great, but the more we can see and watch you progress and see, if we get you onto our program, we can see, oh, day one she's going to be like this, but I know she has the potential to be right here, right? So that's really important to us as well, that building aspect. Yes, ma'am.
Just real quick, guys. I like to tell this to everybody that when I work at these camps or anything like that, if you want to play college soccer, you can. There is a program out there for you, okay? Now, the key is finding the right fit, right? It's got to be the right fit for you, but it's got to be the right fit for that coach. So by coming out to an event like this, you're doing the steps necessary to get to that. I played college. It's the best 4 years of my life. I would go back and do it again if I was a little bit more fit, probably. So when you're making the decision, your teammates might be committing, they might be, or maybe not, but take your time with it, okay? It's an important decision, and there's a program out there for you. Maybe they were on the field this weekend, maybe they weren't. But if you really want to play in college, go for it, because it's an awesome experience, and I think that when you look back after you graduate, you're like, wow, that was pretty awesome. I wish I could do that all over again. And then really quickly, just to thank you guys, you know, these camps, if you don't have a group that's super high energy and motivated, it can be a long day. Today flew by because of the work rate you guys put in, the energy, the effort. Love it. So thank you guys so much. Really enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, you know, I know I said I was done, but I lied. I have one more thing to say. So, girls, I just want to share with you real quick about my journey and how it relates to you. That my main sport, I played soccer growing up through high school, but my main sport was baseball. And I was probably, at best, an average high school baseball player my 9th, 10th, 11th grade years. Honestly, average, I'm being very generous when I say that. But it was my passion, and you know, I was good younger, but everyone caught up and surpassed me. But I still believed, and I still worked hard. And by the time I was a senior, the light bulb turned off for me, and I started to figure things out a little bit, and took that next step. And then all these coaches that came to watch us play, because we had guys on our team that were really good, guys that ended up playing in major leagues, guys that went high level professionally. And these coaches were coming out there watching us for all 4 years in a row. And these guys were getting recruited, guys on my team were getting recruited left and right. I never received a letter, never received any interest. Finally, my senior year, a couple coaches, D1 programs nonetheless, started to ask my coach, hey, who's this new guy you guys got? You know, who's this guy? And they're like, oh yeah, that's Novak, yeah. Well, where's he from? He's been here all 4 years. You know, so, I mean, these same guys that were coming all 4 years never knew who I was. But until the very end, when I started to figure things out. And for me, it wasn't just that easy. It wasn't like, hey, let's recruit him. You know, it wasn't easy. I ended up going to UNLV, but it took a lot of effort and energy. And it took for me being in front of those coaches over and over. You know, so even if you don't get recruited, even if you never come to a Showball event, my point is, for you girls to get recruited, do the right things. Get it from college coaches. Whether you can find other events, get it from as many coaches as you can that are the right fit for you. Or if you want to be an engineer and the school doesn't have that program, obviously it might not be the right fit. But try and get in front of as many schools as you can, because as long as you're in front of coaches, you have a shot to be recruited. If you're sitting at home and you're not doing these things or playing in the right tournaments, you got no shot. So that's my point is, me, I kept playing, I kept improving, I kept working hard, I kept getting better, and I believe. So hopefully you girls believe in yourselves and do those things. Work hard, keep improving, getting better, not just for soccer, but in school. Because academics is going to be more important than your ability in soccer. Because if you don't have the grades, you're not going to play. And if you don't have the grades, you're not going to play some of these schools. You won't even qualify to play some of these schools. And if you do have the grades, not only will you qualify academically, but from a financial standpoint, some of these schools have what's called academic money and grants, where they might not have scholarship money available for you, but they have academic money available. So they're very creative. So that's huge, huge. So for those of you that are kind of borderline, close to like 2.8, 2.5, 2.9, 3.0, step it up. Step it up. All right, make sense? Cool? All right, have a wonderful trip. That's it.
Fly safe.
Yeah.